So today I will be sharing the counseling theory that resonates most with me, which is CBT, or known as a cognitive behavioral therapy. So I have been chosen is cognitive behavioral therapy, which is based on this CBT. It's about the idea about our thought, feelings, and also behavior that are interconnected. So when people feel irrational or negative thinking, they often lead to emotional distress and unhelpful behavior. So this is one of the explanation of my theory. Next, we are going to see one of the scene, how the counselor helped the clients to solve the problem.
So hi, how are you doing today? I think I'm going to fail the exam. I just not smart enough and I always mess things up. So, okay, I see the problems now. So let's pause a moment. What evidence do you have that you are not smart enough? Well, I want to say that I didn't do well last semester and I feel really nervous every time I try to study. Okay, and I think you have the evidence that suggests you can do well this time? I guess I've been studying more consistently this time and I got a B+ on my last quiz. Oh, that's great. CBT help us look at our thoughts and challenge the ones that are not fully true. So what a more balanced thought you have instead of I'm going to fail? Maybe I'm doing my best and I have improved. I might not fail after this all. Yes, exactly. That's the power of changing how we think, right? And when you change your thought, how do you feel now? Are you okay? More hopefully, I actually feel a little bit better now. Thank you.
Some of the techniques that used in CBT is including cognitive restructuring, behavioral experiment, and also thought record, also exposure therapy. So I particularly like this CBT because I know it's really structured, goal-oriented, and backed by a lot of effective for treating the clients, how they're going to facing the issue like anxiety, depression, and also stress condition.
CBT suit my personality because I'm someone who value logic, structure, and love to help others break their problems. One of my core values is personal growth, and I believe that people have the power to change their thinking. My life philosophy is that change begins in mind, which is I strongly believe that empathy, which are values that support a strong therapeutic alliance in CBT.
So in Malaysia, this CBT was introduced in Malaysia in the early 1990s by Professor Azhar Muhammad Zain, a Malaysian clinical psychologist trained in the UK. He played a key role that bringing CBT to Malaysia by organizing workshops and also training programs for local mental health professionals. So for the future counseling settings, I think in future I would like to use this CBT to work in a school or a community mental health center, especially with teenagers and young adults who are struggling with their anxiety, low self-esteem, and also exam-related stress. I believe that early intervention through CBT can equip them with lifelong coping skills, and I also see myself working in online counseling, which is becoming more common and accessibly for people who need support from the comfort of their own home. In terms of cultural context, I believe that CBT is very applicable in our society, but does need a little more adaptation. In many Asian cultures, for example, people are taught to suppress their emotions or avoid talking about mental health.
My life philosophy is change begins in the mind. This is something I learned through my own experiences while stressed during examination. I want to use this insight to help others and strongly believe that empathy is all the values to support a strong therapeutic alliance in
where
CBT.
family and community values are strong. I will adapt CBT by including discussion about social and family expectations and how they influence thought patterns by respecting culture's norms while still teaching clients how to manage their thinking. CBT can be very powerful. So in conclusion, I want to conclude that I've chosen this cognitive behavioral therapy as my counseling orientation because it aligns with my values, personality, and belief. It's practical, effective, and adaptable to modern challenges. I'm excited to grow as a counselor using CBT and to help people change their thought, change their life. Action may not bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. Thank you.